Hello everyone, welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays Prison Architect. Today we're going to figure out the mystery of the insolvent prison, because I gotta tell you, it's been very strange lately. I can't seem to I keep bleeding cash even though it says that we're pretty much good to go. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that. At the moment though, I think we're kind of on top of things. Starting to get a positive cash flow, and I guess part of it is just that, you know, for all the guards that we have, you really do need to just stay on top of your you just need more prisoners. I mean, that's just how it works, I guess. And so there's all kinds of so we've been doing, like, we're making plenty of license plates, and I just want to see if we're actually getting these things exported. So how many did we make that day? 16, 19, 14? Okay, well, we actually, oh, okay, well, we made 940 exports. That's pretty cool. And we'll just kind of see if we can get on top of this issue with the guards and everything like that. I think we just had a lot of wasteful inefficiencies with our, you know, like, just too many guards, just a lot of wasteful spending. And so I think we're finally starting to tighten the belt a little bit. The economic model has changed quite a bit since I started playing this game, and so that is starting to mess with my head somewhat. I think we're gonna need, like, a common shower facility, like right here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put that in place, and we will put a door right here, and then right here, so that nobody gets upset. And let's see, in terms of logistics, let's see how our food distribution is working. So far we're doing pretty well in keeping up with the supply, I think. Yes. So I'm very pleased with how that's working out. Excuse me. And we're gonna go ahead and put some more cabling in there, and we'll check our power grid. We're still doing pretty well. Oh, someone's overdosing. Fabulous. And that's what happens when you have to cut programs, but, you know, look, sorry. Alright, so let's go to deployment and the dog patrols as well. We want to have a patrol. Oh, one death. Did he die? Oh no. That's really unfortunate. What happened? Regime, policy, grants, finances. That's really sad. I thought for sure we typically had enough doctors and whatnot in order to take care of that situation. I guess they just, the guards did not get to him in time. I guess I'm gonna have to pay attention a bit more to that myself. Oh. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and get a guard station here. Deployment. Alright. Go ahead and get in there so we can actually see what's going on. Okay, so everything is set up, so we can go rooms. Then we're gonna build ourselves another shower. Alright. And then we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oops. Hey guys, you do not want to be here. This is not a real shower yet. Let's go ahead and hook everything up first. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. There's been some confusion. Oops. All right, so they're doing their class. That's pretty cool. And then let's go to the intelligence. Look at the gangs. Okay, so we got another rival gang. That's not great. So we got 3 gangs going on in here. These 2 buds are side by side, even though they might kill each other. But for the most part, I think we're doing all right. So we did have to sell some shares in the last episode to get this up and working, to basically save our bacon. So what we're going to have to do next is we'll eventually buy those shares back. So in terms of validation, you own 90% of your prison, no recent deaths, cannot sell your prisoner trade until the conditions are met. At least 20 prisoners, no recent escapes, accounted on site, minimum value of 50,000. So I own 90% of the prison. I need to basically get that extra prison or death off my record here. So let's see here. Do that, and buy him as well. Okay, so we got a couple of guards that can kind of float around again. That's good. And as far as the rooms, let's go ahead and do some cloning. Basically, at this point, I want to see how far we can push this before we know that we need to what's the word? Start expanding some of our facilities, because I think that's been my biggest problem too. Is that in the past I've had this kind of ratio in my head of how many of X, Y, and Z do you need in order to get your stuff done in this prison, and make sure that all the prisoners are fed and everything like that. It looks like the formula has changed somewhat in terms of efficiency, or maybe I've always been overly zealous. In any event, it's coming back to haunt me now, and I need to just basically take on more prisoners, because I can apparently meet their needs. Needs are, in terms of family and recreation, is starting to become a bit of an issue. What I may end up doing is possibly giving them some TVs. Who is that? Paul Chappell. Great. And I'm just getting used to the fact that there are always going to be people in solitary, or bleeding, or, whatevs. So, where's the doc? Doctor. Doctor? 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 Hello, doctor. Go ahead and heal this guy. Yeah, there you go. There's stuff in there. I'm not sure why that didn't work last time, but whatevs. Okay, so let's see, and build a bit more cabling in there. 72 cash flow. All right, so we're definitely finally earning some cash back. And thing in place for 8 more prisoners. We'll be up to 81 soon, and so we're getting there. And I know at some point I'm going to have to address the tunneling issue. Oh, I also remember that they can do some kind of like false flags type of stuff. Like sometimes the canine dogs will actually report a tunnel where there actually isn't any. And so that can get you into trouble as well. We found some drugs. Alright. So we got even more prisoner intake, which is cool. And oops, we'll probably want to add a large jail door to this, just so that we can lock it down. And then for deployment, add 1 more guard who's stationed in this block. I'm kind of liking how this prison is laid out. If I had to do it over again, I would probably not... oh, interesting. Get some... there's quite a few chefs in there, but we'll get a couple of guards and prisoners in there too to kind of do some working. Let's see, other deployment with like the prison laborers. Make sure that I am not missing anything. Max jobs. Requires workshop and safety induction. I wonder how many people are actually qualified for the... Oh, come on, guys. Where are you? Is that Comrie again? No, that's Simon. Oh, he's one of our gangers. Yep. Yep, is that freaking Comrie? Yes, it is. Come on, dude. Got 5 years left. Alright, let's see here. Needs. Okay, so the family stuff's kind of getting taken care of. Search, not punish, but I want to get a guard. Grab a guard. Here. Get him. Come on. Hello? Okay, unknown reputation. Come on, you overdosed. How do I fix you? Come on. Escort him. You, guard. Escort. Okay, come on. Guard. Mr. Guard, dude. Escort that prisoner. Why aren't you escorting prisoners? Come on, I don't want him to die. Come on. Do we need to get a doctor again? Maybe. Maybe that's what we need. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I thought you had to take the overdoses to a to the infirmary. Like the guards would actually escort them to the infirmary. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe they've changed that. So basically, I'm also kind of building up our cash reserves here as we try to right this financial ship. Can we buy back our shares yet? We can buy the shares. Price for 10%, 28,000. So our price has actually gone up since we did this. So minus cash reserves, 137,000. That's interesting. So basically, starting grant minus 50,000. That's interesting. So yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to do is a lot of people like throwing up and things like that. That's kind of not very good. That means that we got quite a bit of alcohol in the prison. Shakedown time. Basically, if you got a lot of people like throwing up and staggering around and stuff like that, it means you got an alcohol problem in your prison. And you need to get it taken care of. So that's what we're doing now. Oh, and we found a tunnel. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and fill that in, shall we say. Threw him back in. Oh, goodness. There. Fill in that tunnel. Yep. There you go. Good job, guys. Show them prisoners what for. Oh, who's complaining? They're in the cells or in solitary. Yeah, I love how they complain there. We're in solitary because we did bad stuff. Yes, you did. Stop doing bad stuff. It's not that hard. Okay, so there we go. And everything is taken care of. We're up to 5,000 on our daily intake, which is good. Daily cash flow. So we get 5,000 at the end of the day. That's good. That means we're slowly starting to recover our finances here. And I like kind of these 8x8 cells. They take up quite a bit of space, but I feel like that at the end of the day, it's important for all these guys to the cell blocks shouldn't be too big. If I had to do it over again, I may end up having much bigger cell blocks like down here, but I really feel like given the situation that we were in, this was the most ideal way to handle it. So what do I need in order to... I need a 12 by 17 in order to get that same ratio. So if I do this and do that, get that taken care of. Oh, come on. Who died? You died. What happened? Winston Grizzly Bear. Why are you dead? Store prisoner in hearse. Yes, that's what we must do. You know, eventually we will build out the security a bit more to take care of that. But for right now... Oops. I'm gonna take care of this situation first. And then once the fence is built up, we will go ahead and dismantle the fence that runs along here. And we lost some of the daily cash due to an untimely death. And come on. Got a fencing. Yeah, the job in progress is to construct this fence. As soon as someone puts in that last little gap of fence, I can fill this in, guys. Come on. Guys? Guys? Anybody? Anybody want to fill in a fence gap? Are you Mr. Tired? Oh, okay, you got it. Good job. Good job, son. Alright. Let's go ahead and demolish this wall. There we go. Get that taken care of. Alright, so I feel like we're finally turning a corner on this prison. I feel like things are just coming along just fine. What could possibly go wrong? What I will do is add something along the lines of a sprinkler system. Phone tap, interesting. Okay, logic bridge, door timer. Doors at certain times of the day. Door servo, place a servo over a door you wish to control remotely. Ensure that the motor... Okay, so all kinds of stuff going on. I think I'll have to take a look at some of this in the future. But for right now, I want to go back and I want to see if you can put anything in like a sprinkler system. Alright, you can. Requires a water connection. Puts one in here, put some in here, here, here. Kind of get those in place because I think we definitely need to have something a little bit more secure for the sprinklers so that they can, or more secure so that we don't have the issue that we had before. With the fire, especially in this kitchen, because that can definitely cause a problem. Be prepared. We're really terrible at being prepared up until this point, but we're getting better. So, objects, give ourselves 2 doors. We'll put those in, and then we can start filling out some more layers of this prison. Alright, I feel like we're finally, like, getting the ship right, and I think it was just because we just didn't have enough prisoners. So that's good. That means things are finally starting to come together. We're starting to make cash again, and we don't really have too many problems. We do have the occasional fight break out, but that's just gonna happen. You know, they're prisoners. They don't want to be here. I keep saying that over and over again, but it's true. They do not want to be here, and they're gonna take it out on you as a result of that. And we just kind of have to do our part to reform, and once we actually get a positive cash flow and get some of these grants cleared off, and get the new security grant taken care of, where we actually have the armed guards, which we'll probably end up taking care of next time, then things will really start humming along. Because what we'll ultimately set up is our reform program, which is the goal of this prison. Oh goodness, what is going on? Okay, a power surge has caused a generator overload and catch fire. Fabulous, come on. Pile up, boys. Get a handle on this thing before it all comes apart. No, no, not the water station. Not the water station. Please, not the water station. Okay. We managed to save the water station. Ooh, okay. Get all this stuff fixed up, guys. We need to get the power back up as soon as possible. Thank you, boys, for your service. Oh, what a disaster. That could have been a lot worse, though. There we go. Fix that, and fix that. I know you guys are... I know... Gentlemen, please. Now, the term unblow-upable is thrown around a lot these days. But I think you'll agree that we got this resolved as quickly as possible. Thank you for your patience. Just random stuff. Oh, I found a knife. Well, our security measures are in place, it looks like. And there we go. Problem fixed. Good stuff. Alright. Environment, freedom, clothing, everything is going alright. They say they need a little bit more exercise. Not sure I believe them about that. The food need did not get taken care of all that much, probably because of the fire causing the power outage, which in turn made it because of the power outage caused all the stoves to stop working. So we're gonna have some pretty hungry and hangry, as my wife and I like to say, is that hangry, which is angry and hungry. So they'll be hangry, but we'll get on that. Our chefs are already hard at work, and our prisoners are working as well. And if they could stop setting off the metal detectors for 5 minutes, we can actually get some work done. All right. Working hard though. That's good stuff. I'll have to see next time if they are actually like if everybody is hard. We are pretty close to maxing out supply and demand. So at some point we're gonna have to add a few new cookers, and we actually have some room to expand this kitchen, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's the good news. At some point we'll want to start installing some niceties like flooring and things like that. But for now, I think we've handled a number of crises fairly well. We've righted the financial ship, temperatures going down in the prison. So, you know, I think things are starting to really shape up around here. So, there's a bit of an incident already. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude playing Prison Architect. We had to put out quite a few fires in order to get this to work. What? I'm signing off here. Tim Wallace. Knock it off, dude. Oi. Still, that wasn't a major incident, I guess. Oi, these guys. Alright, well, thank you much for joining me, and I will see you next time.